Welcome back to the YouTube channel, guys. It's Jay Ayyo. So today we are going to be talking about beach access. So a lot of Caribbean countries in the Caribbean have what we call beach access points. Some islands have established beach access points better than others. Specifically, we're looking at the island of Jamaica as it relates to their beach access. So locals, traditionally how it's been done with beach accesses is that if you're a fisherman or if you're a local, you know someone that's a fisherman, your father was a fisherman, your dad was a fisherman, your great grandpa was a fisherman. And Caribbean people have a vested interest with being able to go to the beach, access it. However, due to the rise of tourism and that move towards building hotels, establishments, it's always viewed that hotels own the beach. But traditionally, or as it is in law, the king is the one who owns the beach access to the beach bottom, notably from the point at which the water reaches the sand to the bottom of the ocean. Now, this has always been a controversial issue in the island of Jamaica because you have different access points to the beach. So Jamaica has a lot of rivers and they are bordered by the ocean, and what it primarily has to do is how do individuals access the beach point. So you have certain beach points where you have to pay to enter. You can go, or do you access it through the pathway alongside of the hotel. Now, most hotel owners, whether they own a beachfront property, hotel or hostel, they always take the attitude that they own the waterfront. And because the government has not established or updated the laws as it relates to the beachfront property, who can access it, how you access it, the Honorable Edmund Bartlett clarified this in his brief synopsis of via a poster where there are over 70 beach points accesses in the island of Jamaica. Now, granted you, there's 3 million people, only 70 access points. The island of Jamaica is mountainous, and there are some parts where it wouldn't be good to access or would be better to access it. But what we're looking at is how is it that for an island big as Jamaica, third largest island in the Caribbean, only has 70 access points, most locals have to pay, and locals are not really happy with this. Locals don't see the reason why they need to pay to go to the beach. So there are different groups, activist groups in Jamaica who are taking the matter to the court to say the government is disenfranchising locals from accessing the beach. They've looked at bringing certain legislation to, well, not legislation, but advocacy to the company, say no, locals need to have access to the beach, locals shouldn't have to pay. And because the Ministry of Tourism is in a tight spot, they're trying to deal with the situation by saying, oh no, you can access it. But every local in Jamaica knows at some point they've had to pay to access the beach. So the beaches that tend to look a little bit better, you have to pay because there's a maintenance to keep the beach looking good, and so forth. So the issue is that in Black River, or should we say on the coastal areas or coastal parishes, locals have been disputing the need to pay to use the beach, and there has been opposition from locals wanting to agree with property owners that they should pay to access the beach. So all the hotels in Jamaica predominantly have the best beachfront property, and usually they will have signs posted up about only visitors can use, or only what we would say only residents at the hotel can use the beach. And suffice to say, that is not appropriate. There are beach access points that the public is entitled to use and has every right to the beach. And so what this lack of clarification creates a division between rich people against locals. And so the situation has gotten worse. Locals are not happy about it. Locals don't like to feel as if they can't do what they want in their country, and they definitely don't like tourists trying to impede them. So this has been a heated conversation that fishermen as well have been disenfranchised from fishing and things of those sorts. So there's been limited regularization of some sorts on establishing, okay, the different pathways and the different processes, the different agencies that you go to gain access and to use it. So this is going to be a heated discussion. Uh, that's what I have at the moment, guys. Put your comments down below on who you think should have access to the beach. Should locals have access to the beach, or should visitors slash tourists have access to the beach? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next video.